Саламатсыздар ма? Қазақ тілінің екінші сабағына қош келдіңіздер. Hello, welcome to the second lesson of Kazakh language. I hope that you really like the first class, and that's why you're here. You want to know what's going on and to be better at Kazakh. So if you're motivated, I'm motivated, just like you are. So let's get started. So today, we're gonna do singular and plural nouns. Қазақша жекеше және көпше жалғаулар. Жекеше және көпше жалғаулар. So I'm gonna basically go over the nouns and teach you what it means in Kazakh to say book versus books. So the first one, you see that there's a picture of a book, and then the word in Kazakh for this book is кітап. Kітап. Now remember, those alphabets were given to you at the first lesson. So if you have forgotten your alphabet and the pronunciation of each letter in Kazakh alphabet, you have to go back, you have to study the alphabet in the first lesson. So I'm going to try and do my best to go as slow as I can. But again, if you have hard times, go back to the alphabet. So the first word here in singular is kitap. Kitap, a book. Kitap tar. Kitap tar, books. A chair. Orandıq. Orandıq. Many chairs. Chairs. Orandықтар. So if it's really hard to pronounce and to read this word, you have to break it down. Orandықтар. Orandықтар. Chairs. So we're going to ask a question. What is this a book? Бұл кітап па? Is this a book? Бұл кітап па? So бұл is this. Kitap is book. Pa, we're asking, is this a book? So this is an ending that basically, it's not a suffix, but it's an ending that it's a separate word that basically asks, is this a book? The answer is positive. Yeah, yes, бұл кітап. It is a book. Yeah, бұл кітап. The next question. Бұлар кітаптар ма? Are these books? The answer is positive, affirmative. Иә, бұлар кітаптар. Иә, бұлар кітаптар. So we could also say that бұлар, these, and then the whatever, it's an apostrophe, but it's a dash. It's a dash that basically depicts the verb are. These are бұлар әдеби кітаптар. Fiction books. These are fiction books. Бұлар электронды кітаптар. One more time. Бұлар электронды кітаптар. These are electronic books. Бұл дәптер ме? Иә, бұл дәптер. Is it a notepad? Yes, this is a notepad. Бұлар дәптерлер ме? Are these notepads? The answer is negation. Жоқ, бұлар дәптерлер емес. No, these are not notepads. These are books. Бұлар кітаптар. One more time. Бұлар дәптерлер ме? Жоқ, бұлар дәптерлер емес. Бұлар кітаптар. Wonderful. Moving down. Бұл не? Бұл беторамал. So I'm going to give you a few new vocabulary words with the pictures so that you can have a better memorization of the new words. So they actually stay in your memory, in your visual memory. Сөмке, a purse. Сөмке. Қолғап, a glove. Қолғап. Галстук, a tie. Галстук. This is a borrowed word from Russian language and came from the Russian language, and I'm not sure, so I can't tell you what was the origin of that, but I think галстук is the original Russian word. Сағат, a clock. Сағат. Терезе, Control Z. Терезе, a window. Есік, I'm here. Есік, a door. Еден, a floor. Еден. This is an easy word. Шам, the light fixture. Шам. Үстел шамы, the table lamp. Үстел шамы. This is күнтізбе. Күнтізбе. A calendar. Күнтізбе. Үй қабырғасы. Үй қабырғасы. A wall. Қол сағаты. Қол сағаты. A watch. Кілт. A key. Кілт. So you have a good, visual of what these words are. So we're going to use these words now. But before that, I'm going to go over some numbers. The numbers in Kazakh language are sandar. So we're going to try to go slow, but you can also go to YouTube, click on that wheel, and instead of normal speed, select slower speed at .75 or whatever units, and listen to my pronunciation at a very slower pace if I'm going a little bit way too fast for you. So let's count in Kazakh. Bir, екі, үш, төрт, бес, алты, жеті, сегіз, тоғыз, 10. One more time. Bir, екі, үш, төрт, бес, алты, жеті, сегіз, тоғыз, 10. All right. I know people may not be very fond of grammar, but we have to cover this. So I'm just going to explain what's happening with the plural endings of the nouns and why they're at sometimes, well, most of the times when we're counting nouns, we're not adding the endings, the plural endings to the end of the noun. So in Kazakh language, when we count nouns, we do not add plural endings to the noun in the following cases. When nouns are used with the form of determiner adjectives, such as көп, many, аз, little, әлденеше, however many, бірнеше, a few, бірталай, significant amount of, қыруар, multitude. These words provide the distinction. So the words that I just said, highlighted in bold, are already providing that distinction of the noun. However many people, however many sheep. So therefore, we don't need a plural ending at the end of the sheep or people. In English, it's the same way. You don't say many peoples or many sheeps, right? So it's kind of the same, but Kazakh language and Kazakh language, we actually, in a lot of cases, when we use the endings to signify the plurality of the word, when we combine with the numbers, we drop those endings, those plural endings. So there are 6 plural endings in Kazakh language: lar, ler, dar, der, tar, and ter. So when we add the number before the noun, we drop those. So we don't say без kişiler. We say без kişi, 5 people. We say 30 қой, 30 sheep. 7 оқушы, 7 students. I mean, when people learn Kazakh, they would like to add 7 оқушылар. That's not quite right, so we're going to keep it at 7 оқушы. 50 дәптер. When I'm counting my nouns, I would say I've got 50 notepads, 50 дәптер. But these are notepads, дәптерлер, олар дәптерлер. I will add that ler at the end of the noun. However, when I'm using the counting number, counting nouns, and basically saying specifically, I need 50 notepads, that ler drops, and I have 50 дәптер. Ондаған студент, dozen of students. So in English, we do add the plural ending to the end of the noun. In Kazakh, we don't. We just say dozen of students. Ондаған студент. That's it. We don't say студенттер. Ондаған студент. Бірсыпыра кісі, large number of students. Қыруар мал, multitude of livestock. So don't get too hung up on, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Just simple rule, do not add the plural ending when you're counting the nouns. That's it. Numbers and nouns together. When it comes together, drop the ending of the plural ending of the noun. That's all you have to remember. It's going to come to you along the way when you're getting more, and more better at Kazakh. It'll come to you. Right now, I just had to put it out there because people will ask me questions. Hey, why aren't you using the endings as you showed us here? Дәптерлер and орындықтар. Дәптерлер, орындықтар, and кітаптар. So that's why when I'm counting them, I don't use the endings, the plural endings. So we're going to go down, since I explained the grammatical rule, and go over the vocabulary. So I'm giving that to you because at the end of this class, we're going to have a homework to do. Yes, I know people don't like homework. I don't either, but you have to do it so that the language that you learned by writing down your homework will settle down in your brain. All right. Next, ol balalar. You know this word ol bala from the previous class, previous lesson that we had. You had the singular form of a boy, ol bala. Well, now I added lar and made it plural, boys. So if all of these words I've given you at the first lesson, so you'll just have to remember I gave them in the singular form. Now I'm giving you in the plural form. Kız balalar, girls. Terezeler, windows. Өшіргіштер, erasers. Сөмкелер, bags. Қолғаптар, gloves. Сағаттар, clocks. Қол сағаттар, watches. Орындықтар, chairs. Бақтағы орындықтар, benches. Үй қабырғалары, hard word. Let's break it down. Үй қабырғалары, walls. Бет орамалдары, handkerchiefs. Кілттер, keys. So without pronouncing the English version translation of these words. I'm going to go over these words again so they actually are settling down in your brain. Ol balalar, kız balalar, terezeler, өшіргіштер, сөмкелер, қолғаптар, сағаттар. Remember that сұрау ғ, сағаттар, қол сағаттар, орындықтар. Yes, long words, you can get it, no problem. Бақтағы орындықтар. Үй қабырғалары, бет орамалдары, кілттер, keys. All right, so let's do some exercises. Whatever we learned, we have to make sure that it's glued together. Бұл не? Remember that question from the previous lesson? What is it? Бұл. And I gave you the words here that you have to basically translate from English. Gave you in the previous lesson, in this lesson, so let's go with this. You have to answer. Бұл не? Бұл, instead of handkerchief, go back to your notes in the first lesson and find the word for handkerchief. I'm not going to easily give it to you, so you have to do it. So you have to do handkerchief, бұл не? Бұл. Table lamp, бұл не? Бұл. And where there are multiple dots, you have to put the Kazakh equivalent of the word in there. Бұл не? Бұл. Purse in Kazakh. Clock, you have to put it in here and ask yourself a question. Бұл не? Бұл. I think it's up there. Up in this class. Floor, I gave in this lesson as well. Window, if you scroll up, or go in your video, kind of back, whatever, what do you call it? Just, a few minutes back, just put your toggle button to a few minutes back, and you will see what the window is in Kazakh. So was the key, tie, glove, and door. So you have to find those Kazakh words and put them in here. I highly recommend writing this down, and this is how you're gonna actually remember this word, by writing it down. Highly, highly recommend it. I did it when I was learning English. I did it when I was learning French. I did it when I was learning, a few years ago, Japanese, and I'm not using Japanese at my daily life, so I probably will remember some when I'm in the Japanese speaking environment, but I won't remember right now. So next exercise, number 2. Бұл не? And I'm trying to figure out and work with you by answering this question. What is it? Бұл не? Бұл, missing words, you'll have to, I'm asking you, like, basically, бұл, күнтізбе ме? The missing word, I'm just going to ask in these examples. And then you have to answer whether it's a definitive, affirmative sentence. Yeah, бұл күнтізбе. Yes, this is a calendar. Or if you see a different picture, you'll have to negate and say жоқ. No. Бұл күнтізбе емес. All right, let's go. Бұл не? Бұл күнтізбе ме? What is it? Is this a calendar? Бұл күнтізбе ме? So you're seeing a calendar, and your answer will be, it should be an example 1. Yeah, бұл күнтізбе. So I'm going to give away an answer. Next, you have to do by yourself. Бұл не? Бұл үй қабырғасы ма? One more time. Бұл не? Бұл үй қабырғасы ма? What does it look like to you? It looks like үй қабырғасы. So you'll have Yeah, бұл үй қабырғасы goes in here. So let's just do it together. That's going to be easier. But I really would like you to take your time and write this down. It's important to write this down. Have a notepad and whatever we're going through, just write it down. Бұл не? Бұл кілт пе? Does it look like a kilt to you? What was kilt? Do you remember from today's class or previous lesson? I think it was the previous lesson that I gave the word key. Ah, I gave it away. Haha. So is this a key? Бұл кілт пе? So I gave away a hint. There's a negation or affirmative word. Yes or no. Yeah, немесе жоқ. Бұл, and there are two more words that comes after that. So you have to tell me what these are. So I think we're going to use example 2, the negation example. Жоқ, бұл, кілт емес. So it will be good if you could add by yourself. So you negate it. No, it's not a key. Жоқ, бұл, кілт емес. And then you can add a sentence. Бұл, what is the word for o'clock? Сағат. All right? Sounds good. Бұл не? Бұл сөмке ме? What is it? Is this a, what's сөмке in English? Going once, going twice. Purse, right? So I'm gonna just give that to you, but you have to remember it. Бұл не? Бұл сөмке ме? Does this look like a purse to you? I don't think so. So you'll have to negate, which is жоқ, бұл сөмке емес. Right? And then add a positive sentence. Бұл кілт. That it's a key. Бұл не? Next one. Бұл галстук па? What is it? Is it a, what's галстук in English? Tie. Жоқ, I gave it away for you. Бұл галстук емес. And then you have to write down an affirmative sentence. Бұл, what is this in Kazakh? Anybody remembers? Бұл сызғыш. Сызғыш. Now let's do another exercise that involves plural form of the nouns. Бұлар, нелер. So remember when we say бұл не without the endings, it's the singular form. Бұл не is a singular form. Бұлар, нелер is a plural form. Okay, let's go. Бұлар нелер? Қолғаптар ма? And I had to highlight the endings of tar. That makes one is one glove. Қолғаптар makes it plural, many gloves. And I'm asking, бұлар қолғаптар ма? What's your answer? You have to say it and write it down. I'm not going to give this away to you easily. Next one. Бұлар терезелер ме? Are these windows? Does it look like a window to you? Write it down. You can write both the negation and affirmation. Жоқ, бұлар терезелер емес. And now you have to write the affirmative sentence all by your own. What is this? And you have all the answers in the previous examples. Just go back, take a look at what I said, what this is in the plural form. And I gave it to you. Бұлар үй қабырғалары ма? Are these walls? Үй is a house. Қабырғалары, walls. It comes together. Бұлар үй қабырғалары ма? Do these look to you like walls? Don't look to me. So, all right, next one. Бұлар дәптерлер ме? Are these notepads? You betcha. These are notepads. All right, so you have to write that down, that affirmative sentence. Yes, these are notepads in Kazakh. You have to write it down. This time, I'm going to be nice and fluffy and give it away to you. So, yes, these are notepads. Iya, бұлар дәптерлер. It'll be good to write this down. All right, next one. Бұлар орындықтар ма? Are these chairs? Do they look like chairs? They're too tiny for chairs. So these are, you have to negate first and write it down in Kazakh. Жоқ. Бұлар орындықтар емес. Бұлар, and you have to find that word by scrolling up or going back in the video and take a look at what the plural form for keys are in Kazakh. All right, so I'm going to do one more. I'm going to ask you to do 2 more exercises. Go back to lesson 1 and write down all the words from lesson 1 in plural form. So I was super nice and I gave these plural forms of these nouns in this class as well, in this lesson. So you'll have to take a look at what they look like. All right. And then you have to go back for number 5 and spell out all the numbers that I gave it again in this lesson using Kazakh letters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have to write it down using Kazakh letters. So I really believe that by doing these homeworks, you can master your Kazakh. It's not the hardest language in the world. Yes, it's complex, but it's not the hardest. Trust me, as someone who has learned a few languages, it's not the worst language to learn and to make your brain use the capacity, your brain capacity, and avoid having brain diseases later in your life. So it's good to pick up a foreign language, especially if you have a desire to visit Kazakhstan, or you have a Kazakh parent, or you have a Kazakh child that you have adopted from Kazakhstan. It's pretty cool to get in touch with that inner Kazakh, or maybe you're someone who just not even have any connection to Kazakhstan, but would like to pick up a new language. So this is an amazing language to learn that belongs to Turkic family and is spoken in the second largest republic within the former Soviet Union. And what else I know about Kazakhstan and other trivia. So once you know Kazakh, you will be able to understand the other Turkic languages, not to be confused with Turkish language. Turkic languages are Turkish, one of them. Kazakh, Tatar, Bashkir, Uzbek, Kyrgyz, Turkmen. You will be able to actually understand those people. So it's 20 million people do speak Kazakh language in Kazakhstan and around the world. So it's going to be pretty cool journey if you decide to do that, to speak it. All right, so I spoke today about numbers, about plural forms of the nouns, and explained how to count the nouns and gave you a few words that you should learn. And if you really like this, press like, put on some notes. I will try to answer as many questions as I could. And all right, I think this is it. Have a great day or evening. Enjoy the rest of your time. And we'll see you later. Thank you for listening. I really am happy that you're here and taking Kazakh class. Thank you. Have a great one. Bye.